And we're back here at the GSL Code A, and this is where it gets a little bit scary now, because we're going to see which player is eliminated and is now out of the GSL narrative.
Yep. And I don't know, Tasteless. Like, I hope Tassadar shows us a more interesting strategy than what's on his T-shirt right now, because that's pretty. I mean, that shirt, man. Like, what is that?
Let me see if I can figure out what is that.
I don't even know. I can't even read the logo. It's got like a tongue that sticks out and goes around.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, here's the problem. Tassadar had some pretty gimmicky games. Now, I'm all for cheese. As anybody who's good at StarCraft knows, you have to cheese every once in a while. You can't always do these very solid games because you become predictable.
Yeah, and
you put yourself at risk for cheese as well. So I get he was doing that, but that was against a Zerg DRG. Now against Impact, is he going to try the same thing again?
These aren't even like sophisticated cheeses like what Tails showed us yesterday. These are just kind of like, I don't know, they're very like heavy-handed cheeses. Like, I have 9 gateways. I hope you're ready. There's nothing like
you were behind in roaches. Now you die.
It's not like a very. There's no finesse to what he's doing at all. It's just like, no, I'm going to kill you, or you're going to survive.
And here's the other problem for Tassadar, if we can really get inside of his head. He has to go up against DRG in the next best of 3 if he wins here. I mean, this is a lot of games against Zerg. So far, he's not showing us standard play. So far, he's not showing us how to beat a Zerg in the late game, how to defend a third properly, how to do, what really the best Protoss players do, how to have that perfect unit comp in the end game. I'm worried, even if he beats Impact here, how on earth is he going to beat DRG? After cheesing twice, is he really so strong in standard play that he can win, let's say, the next 4 games out of a possible 6?
Here's the thing, Tasteless. Ultrazeme is the first map, and it's pretty hard to cheese on this one. So we're definitely
also pretty hard to win as Protoss unless you're really solid in endgame.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens now between Tassadar and Impact. Over here in the upper left, the underdog in this group, he is
Tassadar.
He's up against a 6 pool.
Oh my God.
Come poor Tassadar, man. Looks like he's about to cry. He will if he doesn't defend this.
6 pool.
For this Axiom Acer player. We've seen early pools on this map by Sulky.
I'll show you how to cheese. I'll show you what cheese tastes like. This is not just some terrible bitter than any Gouda cheese you ever tasted.
It's not any of the 7 cheeses you got on that frozen pizza you ate last night either. It's a special type of cheese.
Yeah, man.
You ever get those 7 cheese frozen pizzas? Those are the worst type, actually.
I haven't, man. I'm not much of a frozen pizza guy.
Well, I haven't had like frozen pizza since I came to Korea, like even once. I don't even know if they have that here, but.
Yeah, they got it. You got to go to Costco.
Okay.
Someone on the internet's like, oh, they got Costco in Korea? That's right, and Coca-Cola's out here too, guy at home.
Yeah, we got electricity and internet.
Yeah.
Also, anything else you might find in a first world country. And some things you can't find in other first world countries. Well,
okay, now...
This is a great build.
This game is just going to end. This game is just over.
Probably, yeah. Nexus first to the back, which is a safe build. Tassadar was like, I just tried to do something normal for once.
And this is why I cheese you people all the time.
Oh, God, man. He's going to make the forge at the ramp now, but if that's a gateway, he's dead. Production tab is obscured, but I'm pretty sure it's a gateway, actually. The footprint looks like a little bit too big for a forge.
Surprise!
Yeah, it's a gateway, and he's going to lose the pylon. And then he's going to lose the game.
Okay.
That's it. Well, I mean, he's got 1 chance with his micro here.
Does he? Well, let's see. I mean, he's so far controlling these probes quite well here.
He's actually surrounded the Zerglings, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Cancels the gas. That was a bit slow on the...
Yeah. Well, I think he's a bit in shock as to what's actually happening. He's like, oh, is this really? Okay. Is this what it feels like when I do this to other people?
I mean, I guess he's going to live a little bit longer, but that pylon is not long for this world, and it will unpower that gateway. I mean, even if he gets a Zealot out, that Zealot's not going to be the thing that saves him.
Okay, I got to say, hand it to Tassadar. I mean, he definitely has some really good control here. I really was confident that the game was going to end right away. I guess when you're somebody like Tassadar who cheeses a lot, you probably have very good unit control and are probably very good at just holding cheeses in general.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get familiar with microing your probes against Zerglings when you go for those two gate proxies in the.
Okay, now if he gets a surround here on the
Zealot, he's gonna get it. And then I mean, with the reinforcing Zerglings, the Zealot runs away and he's like, okay, I'll fight your probes then. What's that? You know, what are you gonna do about that? But you know what? He actually still holds. It's still 9 to 7 workers, and he has 2 Nexi.
Okay, he's going to keep making lings. You really can't stop at this point in time. You have to get at least ahead in the workers.
Yeah,
he really wants to get that pylon.
It's basically all about whether or not he can pick off any more units here. 4 Zerglings can kill a Zealot.
Whoa. I don't think that drone's supposed to be there, but let's make this happen anyways. Okay,
well, actually, that could change things. Okay, the Zealot pops out again, but he's losing more probes, and here come 2 more Zerglings even.
Okay, it's now 5 probes to 7 drones.
And yeah, 4 Zerglings versus a Zealot. Even with perk micro, that's a pretty tough fight to win. Drones there as well, and here come the additional lings. If he kills the pylon, it's over.
Yeah, he could try to make a Zealot, but he's going to lose his pylon, most certainly. Okay, and I think here we should see GG, and this should bring us to game number 2. It's pretty tough to get the Zealot out now, and yeah, that's it. GG.
How does it feel, Tassadar? That's what Meki is asking him right now. Impact, I should say, his new ID.
Tassadar's got this face on like, well, today's games are just ridiculous, aren't they?
Yeah, this could be yet another fast.
Impact's like, yeah, man, I cheesed him.
Frank's like, I told you to play macro, but that was really funny.
Well, you know, I got to say this has been a weird day for Tassadar. I mean, he had, I think, some well-planned cheeses. He had one game that he did the proxy. It didn't work, but it was close. It was fun to cast. It was fun to watch. Then game number 2, you know, DRG had his numbers. He checked the upper right for a hidden attack. He saw that Tassadar went in with another all-in, a nice timing all-in, but DRG deflected. This game, Impact actually cheeses Tassadar, who's the most known for being sneaky and trying to trick his opponent. What is the next game with Tassadar and Impact going to look like? I don't know.
It's so funny. It's so wacky because it's like the time where it's a great map for Zerg, and you think Tassadar's late game is probably not that good anyways based on how he played against DRG. And it's a map where you can like win for sure in the late game, and instead he just cheeses, and it's the last thing Tassadar would expect. So we have Merry-Go-Round again as the Tassadar pick. So he's going into that three-player map. Probably, actually no, it would be way too predictable if he tries to hide something in the top again, or in the bottom, depending on how he spawns.
If he hides it maybe on the side closer to Impact, I don't know.
You know, he definitely had something planned a little bit better that we just did not get to see, and I don't know what it was. I think he was going to hide gateways.
Well, Tassadar makes for some weird games. Let's see what Impact has in store. Impact, I'm expecting more normal play, but then again, expect anything here in the GSL. This is game number 2 between Tassadar and Impact.